Hello everybody and welcome back to Studio Ultra Mask Reviews. It's been a long time, about a year. But anyways, today I'm coming at you guys with a great review. This one is for the Predator mask. So let's do this. Now, this particular Predator mask is from HalloweenCostumes.com or Fun.com. It's basically just this, costume website that has all these different costumes, accessories, and other things, etc. And they make their own stuff. I actually did order a costume that I will review one of these days from them that they made exclusively. And this is yet another item that they made exclusively, and my goodness, is this a gorgeous mask. First things first, here's the tag. Nothing much to it. This is what came with it. It's nice and sleek. It's a very handsome looking tag. But other than that, it's pretty much just the tag there. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into some of the details of this mask. Now, this is such an incredible mask because I feel like it takes what the other Predator mask from Ruby's was trying to do and makes it a whole lot better. First and foremost, I noticed that the size is a bit smaller than the Ruby's one, but I think that actually improves it rather than takes away from it. That way it's a bit more form-fitting and it doesn't make you look like a bobblehead. Secondly, all these teeth are pretty much individual. If you see the mandibles right here, the way it's sculpted is absolutely beautiful. It actually is separate from the face, and the mouth is open instead of closed, and the mouth is actually a lot more accurate than the Ruby's one, as well as the whole entire paint job on this mask. As you can see here, the dots here, they're not actually just teeny little dots. They're real, like, more reptilian looking in nature, as you can see here with the shapes. It's so many different varieties of shapes, and it's just painted super, super well. I will say that this one's a lot more of a pale design than the Ruby's one. I might need a little bit more of a skin color to it because it does look a bit white. But I looked at some of the images of the original Predator, and there are some parts of it that do look a bit more white. Anyway, back to the whole sculpt detail of this thing. My goodness, once again, it continues to improve on the design of the Ruby's one. The Ruby's one had the dreads sticking out, but it was not ever attached to it. It was just kind of two tubes of latex just kind of flopping all over the place. This has not only two, but three, and they're like straight down, like real dreads, as you can see on both sides, and it looks absolutely amazing. And the dreads here are actually really well detailed. The rings around it are just like the movie, as you can see here with all the little details here and there, and it goes all the way around to the back here. Now, another thing I must note about the sculpt of this mask is that the actual shape of the head is a lot more accurate too. Ruby's has a lot more of a melon head or a squid head. This one is actually a bit more wider, as it is in the movie. And you can see right here the eyes are sunken in. There's a bit of the eye holes here and here. You can see where I stuffed it in with a blanket and whatnot. Overall, it's just a gorgeous and beautifully detailed mask. You can even see the ribbed neck down here. And I actually do have the Ruby's one here to compare it to. So here's the Ruby's one. As you can see, it has the bio helmet. Let me just take it off right here. And as you can see it is, even though the paint, the color scheme, I like the darker skin tone with the black. Even though I like that, the rest of it is just, it doesn't ever stack up to this new mask. Which, yes, by the way, it is new for 2024. As you can see right here, look at these two side by side. This one's a monster in size, I'll give them that. It's just absolutely ginormous, but you can see what I mean by the shape of the head. Even the paint, there's just dots here. It doesn't look reptilian at all. It just looks like airbrushed dots. As you can see, the teeth are separate here, whereas the bottom are molded into it. And it's not very accurate teeth either in the middle. The mouth is closed here. The mouth is open here, as you can see. You can see the chin as well. It's just very interesting. And once again, the whole paint details here are a whole lot better on this one, just because it's not just spots. And you can see the eyes, I must say, the eyes on the Rubies one are a tiny bit more realistic. I will give them credit on that. They are a little bit strange, whereas to this one it's a bit more kind of just costume masky. The eyes are a lot more piercing and a bit it's more accurate. I'll give them that. It's a lot more accurate to the movie, but the eyes do look a bit more realistic on this one. Now, I might be mistaken, but I believe that most of the Rubies masks are kind of based on the AVP movies, so not all the details are going to be accurate to the first film, but still. But as you can see here with the dreads, you can see these dreads are a lot more accurate, a lot more kind of colored a bit, not just plain black, but there's a bit of grays in there. And you can see the rings are a lot more detailed as well, as just generally, it's a lot less glossy as well. But my goodness, this one is so big, it's hard to get both of these guys in the frame. But as you can see here, despite some of the good things about this is still now the superior mask, the 2024 Halloween Costumes Predator mask. I actually should try this out real quick, the bio helmet, see if it fits on there, because even though the head is a bit elongated, it'd still be fun to just kind of pull this over it real quick. And it actually kind of does. That's kind of funny. It kind of does fit it. You can kind of align the eyes right there, and you can still get a pretty good Predator mask. Now, yeah, that's another pro, I guess, for the Rubies one, is that it does come with this bio helmet. But it's very flimsy, and as you can see, it cracks really easy. I got one right here since I've reviewed it. But anyway, that's enough for the comparisons here. I think I've seen all I needed to see from just the looks of this mask, so let's go ahead and put this on. So this mask, of course, unfortunately does not have any foam padding, so I will have to be using my usual mask fitting technique using the two beanies. But if you want to see inside real quick, this is what it looks like in there, just a bunch of latex. It smells a lot of latex, so I will warn you about that going in. It also isn't completely unwarped, as you can see here, even though I did stuff it with a few things. I didn't get to heat it enough to where it was entirely unwarped, but there won't be much of a problem, I bet. So anyway, let's go ahead and put this mask on. Alright, so here is the Halloween Costumes 2024 Predator mask. It looks really, really good. Fits on me pretty well. The dreads, I do think that they do get in the way of my shoulders a bit, but hey, it's still really awesome. It looks amazing, and overall, I just really, really like this mask. And as you can see, the eyes are really well hidden, as well as the breathing hole, so you won't have that much trouble concealing yourself. See the top there. It looks like from up there. And even though I am wearing the beanies, it's still a bit loose, as you can see. But hey, you know, it's still a lot better than the previous one, I'll tell you that. It's still a lot smaller too, which is funny. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a full turnaround for you guys. Overall, I really, really love it. I love the fact that it's a lot more accurate now, and just the mandibles, man, they're killing me. They're just so cool of how much detail has been and work has been put into this section right here alone is just incredible. And the whole entire rest of the mask too is amazing. The dreads, I love the dreads. I love the fact that they can stand out and that there's more of them too. But yeah, I think this is just the better route to go now. I do believe that the Rubies one is kind of discontinued anyway. So at this point, this is kind of your only option. I really, really like this. I love the way it looks. Once again, the accuracy is spot on. The paint is just beautiful. And the sculpt just overall is just really, really awesome and really, really fun. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of this incredible mask. Do you like it? Do you think it could be a bit better? Or do you think it's just good enough? Let me know on what other masks you want me to review. And yeah, that's just about it for this video. I really appreciate you guys checking this out, and I hope you can check out some of the other stuff too. And yeah, just let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and you will see me in the next video. Goodbye.